So it's the 9th of August today, and we are here at Għadira Nature Reserve for a very special occasion because we are getting to release Greater Flamingo, which has a very interesting story behind it that solidifies, that exemplifies our work across different streams at BirdLife Malta. So the story of this Greater Flamingo started with a report from a concerned member of the public that spotted a very unusual sighting of a flamingo in someone's aviary. And that information was passed to BirdLife Malta. BirdLife Malta acted on it through our conservation team and checked from a public area, checked the site and confirmed that there was actually a Greater Flamingo which was unfortunately being kept in an aviary and thus indicating a possible case of an illegal possession. The information was provided to the Environment Protection Unit of the Malta Police Force, who then did an investigation and actually it ended up a whole case being brought in front of the court. The case basically involved the illegal possession of a flamingo by a hunter who also turned up to have an illegal possession of a number of stuffed birds and other protected animals. So from a case of an illegal possession of a protected bird, it turned up to be a whole other case as well of a whole taxidermy collection. Bringing it further on, the case ended up in court, and while the case was being contested in court, the bird was passed on to BirdLife Malta after being checked by the vets, and it has been under our care since the day it was confiscated from police. The bird was kept in good health, was fed a proper diet in order to gain back its health, and was also checked at regular intervals by vets, and also the whole operation was supported by the Wild Birds Regulation Unit. At the end, finally, we had a conclusion of the court case where the hunter was found guilty of illegal possession of the bird, and both the court and the police cleared the bird to be returned to the wild, which has been a process which has also been taken care by us with the assistance of the vets in order to be able to release it. At the end of the day, what we had also earlier this year was an event organized by our education team called Walk for Nature, where young participants were invited to raise money in order to be able to purchase a tracking device, a satellite tag, in order to be fitted on a rehabilitated bird. And in this case, we chose this case of the Greater Flamingo, which was unfortunately in illegal possession in the past, to be able to now also follow its movements after it's released. And today we have invited Zoe and Cora, who are the two young participants who raised the most money from the Walk for Nature event, to be able to assist us and participate in the actual release of this flamingo. Now, at this time of the year, in August, Greater Flamingos are migrating through different areas in the Mediterranean, and we also see them regularly at our nature reserves or along the coast at this time of the year. So what we are expecting is that this flamingo will slowly get adjusted to life in the wild again, under our careful eyes, and also with the help of a tracking device which will keep us abreast of the movements and the habits of this bird as it returns slowly to a life in the wild. Here in the safety of the Għadira Nature Reserve, it can do this adjustment slowly until hopefully it will adjust to a life in the wild, and then eventually we expect it to migrate, either joining other flamingos or else going to other coastal lagoons in the Mediterranean where it can spend its life. So the bird, upon release, is fitted with satellite tag, and it also has been ringed with a metal ring under the BirdLife Malta ringing scheme, so that we can still follow this bird in the future.